America's food pandemic, the hidden crisis. How did we get to this point? How are we the sickest country in the world and it's rising year after year? Well, it started in the 80s. Tobacco companies such as Archer Reynolds and Philip Morris, if you remember in the 80s, there were all the lawsuits, and the government said, hey, stop smoking. Smoking is actually bad for you. And for the first time, people actually listened and they stopped smoking. So as a result, tobacco companies lost billions and billions of dollars, and they had to make up for the loss. So they came up with a genius idea, not for us, the consumer, but from a company point of view. They applied the same principle. They used the same scientists that got you addicted to cigarettes and applied that to food. And that was the beginning of ultra processed food, which is consumed today. 70% of Americans, consume that on a daily basis. They engineered the bliss point, which is basically the perfect ratio of fat, sugar, and salt that releases dopamine in your brain. The same dopamine release, such as doing drugs, smoking cigarettes, or drinking alcohol. We get that from food. And it's not just that. The lobbying power, is quite, amazing. Food industries spend 5 times more than the oil industry, and they paid off the FDA, the USDA, and academic institution to overlook harmful effects of ultra-processed food. And as a result, ultra-processed food is dominating the market today, and it got us the title as being the sickest country in the world. I'm talking about the modern, society, the Western society, and that's the beginning of this mess. And that's why we spend $4.7 trillion per year on healthcare. If you boil that down, that's $14,200 per person, per year. And me as a healthy person, we're paying for this, even though we don't even need it. And that is the beginning why I had to write my book, America's Food Pandemic, The Hidden Crisis. It's a bestseller on Amazon. Check it out. You learn all about that, about processed food, what to look out for, how to read, the hidden names, the ingredients, and much, much more, and how to escape the food trap, because this food gets addicted, just like cigarettes, drugs, and alcohol. And if you want to break that cycle and you don't want to pay for a professional, such as myself, like a functional nutritionist or a naturopathic doctor and so on, you can just purchase the book for like $16 and you get all the information in there which you need to protect yourself and your family. Check it out on Amazon, America's Food Pandemic, The Hidden Crisis. Thank you.